So let me explain some of the basic commands in MongoDB. Right. So MongoDB is a document-oriented NoSQL database. Right. It's a very popular technology. Right. So we'll study the basic commands in MongoDB. So here we use the command use database name to create a database. Right. So this command use database name creates a new database if the database does not exist, right? So otherwise it will return the existing database, right? So it creates a new database if the database doesn't exist. If the database exists, it will return the existing database, right? So again, we have drop database command to drop an existing database, right? So use is used to create a database. Use database name is used to create a database, whereas drop database is used to drop an existing database, right? So db dot drop database is used to drop an existing database, right? So db dot drop database. So this command will delete the selected database. If you have not selected any database, then it will delete the default test database, right? So for example, we are going to use mydb. So once you give the database name, use mydb, it switches to the database db to mydb. So mydb dot sorry db dot drop database, it drops the mydb database, right? So drop database command is used to remove an existing database permanently, right? So in MongoDB, we have this create collection method that is used to create collections, right? So db dot create collections, collection name, option, it is used to create collection. So let us see an example for creating a collection, right? So it's similar to creating tables. So db dot use test, you are going to use the database test. So database dot create collection, my collection, right? So you don't, in MongoDB you need not create collection. You can create collection automatically when you insert some document, right? So for example, I want to create a collection student. So db dot student insert name Arun, right? So here you are going to store the information in the form of key value pair. So name is a key and Arun is a value, right? So insert command is used to insert this key value pair into the collection student, right? So db is the database name, student is the collection name, and insert name Arun, right? So you are going to insert a key value pair into the collection student, right? So once you give the command show collections, it will display the name of the collections, right? So student is a collection, right? So it's a student is a collection that contains the information name Arun, right? So it contains a key value pair, right? So let us study how to insert data into your MongoDB collection. So you need to use MongoDB's insert or save method. So the syntax to insert, right? So like any database system will study how to insert data in NoSQL databases, how to search for key value pairs in NoSQL databases, how to update the values in a NoSQL database, and how to delete key value pairs or records in NoSQL databases. Right. So I want you to be familiar with inserting key value pair in a NoSQL databases, perform some retrieval operations, searching and retrieval operations, performing update operations on collections in a NoSQL database, and finally deleting the key value pairs in a collection. Right. So this is a simple command to insert the information about a particular textbook into the collection post. Right. So DB is the database name, post db.post, post is the collection name, insert. Right. So the title of the book maybe like the title of the book, the key value pair is like a MongoDB overview. So the description is like MongoDB is a NoSQL database. The tags that are used to identify this textbook is like MongoDB database, NoSQL. Right. So the number of people who like its likes is going to be 100. Right. So here we are going to store the information in the form of key value pair in a document format in the NoSQL database. Right. So db.post.insert. So title is the key value. Title is the key term, and MongoDB overview is the value term. Right. So you'll be able to insert data in the form of key value pair in a NoSQL database. Right. So it is possible to update the key value pairs in an existing collection. Right. So db.collection name update. Right. You are going to update the MongoDB title. So initially the title is going to be MongoDB. You are going to set the title as new MongoDB overview and multi true. So multi true means you are going to update it across multiple documents. We have this option multi option to true. Right. So database dot collection dot update command. So you are going to update the title MongoDB to new title, new MongoDB overview. Right. So the initial title was MongoDB overview to a new MongoDB overview, and multiple columns you are going to set it true. So this is a command for updating the key value pair. Right. So again to retrieve records or key value pairs in MongoDB, we go for this find method. Right. So db dot collection name dot find, it is used to display all the documents in a non-structured way, whereas the pretty method, it is used to display the results in a formatted way. Right. So for example, we want to use some logical AND operation in MongoDB. Right. You are going to find some key value pair using some logical AND condition. So the command is going to be db.mycollections.find. Right. So db.collections.find. You are going to use the $and operator, logical operator, key1.value1, comma key2.value2. Right. So this AND operator, it's a logical, it's similar to logical AND operator. You are going to retrieve key value pairs for both key1 value 1 and key2 value 2 in a collection, my collections. Right. So similarly, it is possible to use OR condition also, or logical operator. You need to use $or keyword. Right. Again, db dot my column my collections dot find. You have this logical or $or keyword, key1 dot value, key2 dot value. Right. So it is used to retrieve the key value pair based on any one of the condition. Right. So even if it meets the key1 value 1 pair, it will return the values. Right. So this is how we work with retrieval commands or select commands in NoSQL databases. And finally, to remove a record or remove a key value pair from a collection, we go for this remove method, right? So db.collection name dot remove deletion criteria. It will remove a particular key value pair based on the deletion criteria, right? So here we are going to remove the information about the textbook MongoDB overview, right? So db dot my collection dot remove. So title of the book is going to be, or the key value pair of the book is going to be title MongoDB overview. It removes all the informations about this particular document from the collection.